PlayStation recently said that some PS5 exclusive games will also be releasing on PS4, but just how many games do they intend to do this with, and for how long will this happen? In this video, I'll be breaking down everything we know about PS5 games also releasing on PS4. Let's do this! Following the September PS5 event, PlayStation's Jim Ryan stated that Spider-Man Miles Morales, Horizon Forbidden West, and Sackboy: A Big Adventure will also be releasing on PS4 consoles day one of release. This shocked a lot of people, including myself, as it somewhat contradicted what he had said previously about believing in true next generation only experiences. After he said that, he also went on to claim that Sony still intend to support the PS4 for up to 4 more years after the PS5 launches. This statement has been extremely confused, and it does not at all mean that all PS5 games are still going to be on PS4 for the next 4 years. In reality, what he is saying here is that Sony want to continue selling and manufacturing PlayStation 4 systems for that length of time. They will still release some smaller titles for PS4 in that time, but nothing major like Spider-Man or Horizon. It is worth noting that we know of many PS5 titles that have not been confirmed to have PS4 releases, and all those titles have one major difference compared to the 3 games we know are getting PS4 versions. Demon's Souls and Ratchet & Clank are both most likely only releasing on PS5, as they began as PS5 projects and also require the PS5's hardware. Ratchet & Clank is literally not possible on the PS4 due to the insanely fast dimension switching, which requires the PS5's speedy SSD. Miles Morales and Horizon Forbidden West, on the other hand, most certainly began as PS4 projects and were probably quite far in development before development kits for the PS5 had even ever been sent out. In fact, Miles was originally being developed as a DLC to the PS4 Spider-Man game before it became too ambitious. By the point PS5 tech was in developers' hands, these games had already been laid out in terms of rough design for the PS4, and the development teams would have certainly wanted to continue working on a PS4 version alongside the PS5 version. Jim Ryan has confirmed that these 3 titles have been built from the ground up for the PS5 still, technically meaning that the PS4 should not hold the games back on PS5 in any way at all. However, it is currently unclear if this is entirely true, as the PS4 may restrict some more advanced gameplay mechanics that would take advantage of the PS5's SSD and CPU. For example, Guerrilla Games, who create the Horizon series, originally wanted the player to be able to fly over the Horizon Zero Dawn map on a robotic bird, but this simply wasn't possible on the PS4, so it's something they decided to try again in the future on future systems, that being with the PS5, which is entirely capable with its rapid SSD. But if Horizon Forbidden West is also releasing on PS4, then this would mean for this to be done on the PS5, the PS4 version would have to play like a different game in some areas, and I personally think that is quite likely to end up being the case. All the PS5 versions of games will also support higher frame rates, resolutions, improved textures, 3D audio, haptic feedback, adaptive triggers, and ray tracing, significantly improving how the game feels, looks, and how it plays. Overall then, it seems as though Sony intend to only release those 3 PlayStation Studio games natively on PS4 for now, but I would not be surprised if the next God of War also ended up releasing on the PS4, as like Spider-Man Miles Morales, that did also begin as a DLC for the PS4 game. If that does end up being the case, it is most likely that it would be the last game from PlayStation directly that releases on PS4 as well. Games from third-party studios may continue to release on PS4 for a much longer time though, as I don't see something such as FIFA dropping the platform anytime soon. If a game is also releasing on PC, such as Kena Bridge of Spirits, then the chances of it being on PS4 too is much more likely. If you want to know which version of a PS5 you should buy, then click the video on screen now. Also leave a comment letting me know whether you want PS5 games to go to PS4 or not, as well as drop a like and subscribe to my channel for more PlayStation content. Anyway, that's all from me in this video, and I'll see you in the next one.